go caramel.
Oh,
Three,
okay.
two, one, and we are live. What's up, y'all? It is the Rundown podcast
Yes.
show. What is going on, everybody? So glad for y'all to be here with us. Ward, there you are. You're back.
Let me know when you live so I can
We are
share.
live.
We're
We
live.
are live.
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
So, Mark Aguirre, you have Erica Emack. I'm one of the co-hosts for the Rundown. Caramel, go and introduce yourself, girl. Let
yes,
them know who
I'm
you be.
Caramel, the one that
Hey,
always keeps it real. Hey. And we have the ward.
And we have the Ward.
Oh, yeah, we have the ward.
I'm here. I'm here, people. I'm just chilling and relaxing, and thank God we got Mark all together, man. Whew. I
Yeah, it
was
took
getting
a minute.
nervous.
We good. No, we good, bro. We good. We good.
All
Everything
right,
good.
well, here we go. I am your boy, your dude, your homie. You already know who the hell I be. It's your boy, the Ward. I got my crew, the Rundown crew, the night and day, my Cadney and Lacey. We back. It's been a few weeks, but we back.
Now, who's Lacey?
Woo!
And
Which one's Lacey? Who's Lacey?
you
Ah,
know what?
I'm just
I feel
Just,
like
Caramel. I'm just
just raise
Caramel.
your hand.
I'm just Caramel. That's
I
all I'm gonna
want to
say.
talk to
I'm
you.
just Caramel.
Okay, you caramel. I'll
that's
take
what I
that.
Yes.
call them, Mark.
Caramel.
That's what I
Okay,
call them, my
caramel
night and
and
day.
Lacey. Okay, caramel.
They my
I
night
you
and
know.
can
day.
Yes.
I can keep the name. I can call y'all something.
They my
Lacey.
night and
Yeah,
day.
this Caramel. This
They
is
my
Caramel right here.
Mark. They my Martin
Caramel.
Day.
Hey,
Cadney and
caramel.
Lacey double
I
dual
got
team. Mark.
I got you, dog. I want to make sure, I treat them right to make sure touch
Oh
them the
my
right way.
Lord.
So
Yeah, I
of
got to touch
course
it the right way.
the red bone right there that looks like Linda Carter, Wonder Woman. That
Right,
is
right,
Emac.
right. Okay,
And
Emac.
the sweet chocolate thing over there. She's
All
sweet
right.
sometimes. That's my boo
Caramel.
caramel right there.
Caramel. Okay, caramel. I got y'all good.
You got
Okay.
us.
Oh
I got
Lord.
y'all good. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I had it right. That's
Oh
So
all.
yeah.
Mark, let me give you a proper introduction, because we got to do this right. We got to do this right. Okay.
Oh, that's on your show,
So,
man. You do it.
man,
I'm good.
everybody, I am, man, I'm just honored to have this young man on our platform, the Rundown platform. He's from Chicago. He went to DePaul University, and
Hey.
yeah, she's from DePaul.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
my
Excellent.
master's from DePaul. Blue
Oh
Demons. Blue
man.
Demons.
Let me congratulations double time. Wow,
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you.
excellent. Well,
So he is a
master's
first
degree.
round
Excellent.
draft pick out of DePaul University. Got drafted by the Dallas Mavericks. And then a little later in his career, he became somewhat of a bad boy. You
Yeah, yeah.
know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
he
yeah.
became a bad boy against our
Oh yeah.
Bulls and
Yeah.
everything. We can't hold that against them.
No,
But
I ain't nothing against it. I ain't got nothing against the Bulls. I ain't got
ladies
nothing
and
against nobody. It's good.
ladies
It's
and
all
It's all
good.
gentlemen,
good.
we got the legend, DePaul legend, NBA legend. Man, we have Mark Aguirre on the show.
Yes.
You
Ladies and
missing it,
gentlemen.
dog. Hold on.
Oh my God.
That's a
Yes.
Chicago legend, man. Chicago legend.
Chicago legend. Just all that, Mark, man. I mean,
I'm the
for the
coldest
people that
ever
don't
play in
know,
Chicago.
man, you've done so much for DePaul and for
Hmm.
Chicago. Like a lot of people
Love
just don't
Chicago.
know, man.
Love Chicago.
You know,
Love Chicago.
before there was anybody else, it was really you. Isaiah
Yeah, yeah.
came after you,
Yeah, all
and
of them
but
came
Hmm.
after me.
you set the stepping stone for Chicago
Trailblazer.
products, basketball products, and recruitment. In the Chicago Public School
Yes.
basketball league. So we got to give you your flowers, man. I mean, you had an awesome career at DePaul, awesome career in the NBA. Now you're a businessman, philanthropist. I mean, it just goes on, and we're just elated. So we want to just chop it up with you a little bit about a lot of things that you're doing business wise today.
Do your thing,
And,
dog. Do your thing. I'm with you.
but
I'm
also
with you
but you know, I
100%.
I can't call myself a media journalist or anything like that, correspondent or whatever, if we don't talk about Bron and Bronny, man, what you think about that, all that good stuff, and the NBA draft. So we got to get on into it.
We
Let's
can
get
go
on
there.
into it.
We
Let's
can go
go.
there. Which
Let's
way you
go.
want to go first? Where you want to go first?
Okay. We say the Bron and Bronny for a little later. Little later. Let's
You know
go.
what? If I can interject, let's
What?
start there. Let's start there
You want
because
to start there, E?
I do.
That's
Yes.
how you feeling, E?
Yes.
The
Yes.
reason why I say that is because
Okay.
this is one of the reasons why
Okay.
the league, or one of the many reasons why the league is so different and the things that go on. So let's just start there. Just
Okay.
go
Okay.
from
So
there.
we got the man that knows. You know,
Man, I'm
he's been
telling you,
around.
I know Bron. I know Bron. I know what he stands for,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
my hat's off to him because you don't hear no nasty music around Bron's name. You hear
Yeah.
made up things. People make things up, but Bron, you don't hear no nasty things around his name, and
Mm-hmm.
he carries himself the right way. You know, the way he handles himself, the way he handles his family, the way he handles his wife. You know,
100%.
I can't ask too much from a brother who got that much on his side. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm not a hater.
Yeah.
I'm a hater. This is a brother who's done it the right way. So I'm on his side all the time. Unless he does
Mm-hmm.
something really ugly and nasty, which I can't be on his side. But who wouldn't want their son to actually follow his steps and be in the NBA? You know, and we know it's not by he's in there because he's just LeBron's son. He can actually play. You know, he's shown you he can play. He's done all the things that he can play, and they drafted him. So you know, I'm like, quit hating, just quit freaking hating, and let him prove himself on his own, which I know
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bron will let him do. You know, let him
Okay.
prove himself.
Mark,
Quit
let me
hating.
ask you this. Let me ask you
Yeah.
this, Mark. Someone posed this question to me. Okay. He got drafted at 55 by the Lakers in the second round. He's already rich.
Yeah.
Family's already rich. So someone said, why not had let that selection go to a kid that was more deserving and that doesn't
What?
have money or come from money?
Hold it. It don't go like that.
Okay.
It doesn't go like that. You know, the money and all that is all second to everything else. My talent is the first thing. I put in work on the playground. And he did too. That's what it's about, the work that you put in and what comes out of that work. You know,
Okay.
uh, if I'm a superstar, I can be broke or I can superstar, I can be rich. It doesn't matter. Superstar comes in because the fact that you do what you do. So
Mm-hmm.
quit adding that dollar in it. Because you cold when you cold. It's a lot of brothers that didn't get to the NBA. I guarantee you that's cold. And it's just they didn't get there because of other reasons. So let's take that money thing out of it on a young fella. Let him prove himself. And then we can talk about the money thing doesn't count. You know, if you can play, you can play. If you can go, you can go. You know,
Okay.
but get
I'm
that
I'm
money. You know,
I'm playing
I have a quick,
devil's advocate, but go ahead, E. I'm gonna ask my question after
yeah.
E.
So very, very, very good points. I 100% agree with you. I'm a firm believer of, if you have a father of LeBron's stature, you have some pretty big shoes to follow, or like, what people expect of you. So I hope he uses that platform to do well and show his worth. I think where I kind of get caught up on is that he was told by his coaches that he went into the draft too early because he wasn't an elite college player. So some are arguably saying because they're hating, not knowing the whole facts, that because he is LeBron's son, and you have so many kids out here that have more talent, but we all know that there's only 1% that actually makes it professional, like that plays
right,
professional sports. Like
right.
I'm sorry, people have a right to feel that way, and I kind of feel them. So I just really hope that his son really shows himself. But I just wanted to get your perspective based on that. He wasn't an
Okay, well
elite college player.
let me
Yeah,
take you back. Let me take you back. Who
yeah.
knows who's an elite college player? They all busters to me. There's, they all busters. Hold on. Some guys give guys 20 million, $30 million contract, and
Yeah, yeah.
you know how many of them fall off the wagon?
Uh-huh.
They're busters.
Yep.
So don't take Bronny and just throw him in there right away. You drafted players last year. Chicago drafted players that never ever played for them, never got on the floor, and they were
Right.
drafted in the first round, and they
That's true.
crying now about you shouldn't have took him. So why are we doing that to Bronny? He hasn't played in the NBA yet. There are guys who were
That's
supposed to be there are
that's
guys
true.
who were supposed to be garbage in the college. When the NBA, you know the boy Bronson played for New York, the kid Brunson. You ever heard of him?
No, I
See, here we
haven't.
go. See,
No,
Brunson
right,
probably is
right.
the best guard, but he's probably the best guard in the NBA. So
Talk
quit
about
listening,
Jalen Brunson. Jalen
Jalen
Brunson.
Brunson. Yeah. So quit listening to all these so-called specialists and experts. Quit listening to them. All that. They
Yeah.
just giving you their taste. Let the kids, if they get a chance to prove themselves, let their own ability say its own worth. Quit trying to
Absolutely.
what he said, what they said. I don't give a crap what they said.
Yep.
Let their own talent prove. And if you don't prove out to be that, okay, you're a buster. But quit, everybody got they say, and I'm trying to say who can play and who can't play.
Yep.
And I get tired of that. Let them.
Yeah.
It'll come out. If you can't play, believe me,
I
there's
hope
enough
it
hungry
do.
brothers. There's enough hungry brothers trying out for the NBA that if they don't have the heart and all that goes with it, they'll
Yep.
be out. They'll be
Yep.
out the league.
I
They'll
agree.
be out.
Oh,
So
okay. Let me play devil's advocate. I mean, these questions are just me playing devil's advocate. Some questions that arise in barbershops and different things like that. Babbitt, the North Carolina center, was not drafted. The South Carolina center, power forward or center, or whatever his name, I can't think of his name right now, wasn't drafted. And they averaged more points, rebounds, and assists than Bronny.
right.
What do you say about those guys didn't get drafted, could have been 55, that had better careers, were better players than Bronny, and they
Hold
went
it.
undrafted. What do you got to
Hold it.
say about that, Mark?
You say better careers and better players. You said that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so what makes them have better careers and better players? What you said makes them have that. Did they? Did they actually have better careers? Are they better players?
Mm-hmm.
See, here we go. When you can say a player is better, you know it. Don't give me this in between. He averaged this. Who did he play against?
Right.
Who
That's
who,
true.
who,
That's
who
true.
who did he play against? Yeah, what did he do? Better players don't mean 3 or 4 points.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mean 2 or 3 rebounds because you might have played in a soft league and you got
Mm-hmm.
3 or 4 rebounds.
Now I have watched Babbitt from North Carolina. I believe he's a senior or whatever like that. Yeah, he's had a pretty good career in North Carolina, and
I
he
think I
went
know the big kid you
undrafted.
talk about. I think I know the big kid you're talking about.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
so
went undrafted. He's a bad boy, and he went undrafted.
let's talk
So
about being undrafted. So let's go this way, and I want to give it to you straight: is that his undrafted doesn't go against LeBron. I mean LeBron's son, saying his undrafted goes against the team. A team might have missed him. Well, it doesn't say his kid shouldn't have been drafted at 55. The team didn't pick him. That's why he went undrafted. How many teams is it? 30 what?
32.
And all of them, none of them drafted him. So what does that say? That says the teams didn't draft him. Don't go back to LeBron and go to the hater world. Why you got to go to him saying he got drafted? Okay, LeBron is his son is out of it. The NBA teams didn't draft him, so it's their fault. It's not Bronny's son's fault.
Hmm.
So you take it back to say, how
Hmm.
come he got picked before? That's not his fault.
And you know
Somebody
what,
else
Mark?
said,
Also, not to cut you off, Mark, but I feel like because my son plays sports, he's in high school, he's a quarterback, and one of the
right,
things that we talked to him about, his coaches talked to him about, even past college, when you try to get to the NFL, like when you're recruited, when you're drafted, they're looking at the entire package, not just what you can do on the basketball court. They
That's true.
looking at, are you marketable? Like that's a real thing.
all of
Like
that, all of that.
what is your family dynamics? Who are you as a person? Like, do you
All
have
of
any
that.
record? Like all of it. So it's not just what you do on the court. Period.
No, it's not.
So
It's not. What can you add to my team?
Yeah.
exactly.
That might be just a simple thing of you're a great guy to have in a locker room. You work hard on the floor. It could be that. So,
Yep.
you know, you gotta like quit repeating things that are said about people that you don't know. You don't
Mm-hmm.
know. Stop doing that. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I don't know. I can't tell you about LeBron's son, but I can tell you this is that I know he has a work ethic. There's no way he is LeBron's son without work ethic.
Exactly.
And half the guys that get drafted into the NBA have no idea what that is.
Yeah.
Not really.
Hundred
They
percent.
think they do.
Hmm.
So half of them drop off because of that. And I know LeBron's son has work ethic. Now, if he has the talent, that's another thing. I hope he
That's
does. But
yeah, exactly.
you gotta come in here with the work ethic and the right frame of mind to be a pro.
Yep.
And I know he's been taught that, and that goes a long way. Just being a pro, because
Absolutely.
your talent might not come to you. It might not flourish until your second, third, or fourth year in the NBA.
Yep.
So
Yep.
That's
but I know
true.
your
That's
work. I
true.
know your work ethic is there right now. When I talk
Mm-hmm.
about LeBron's
Xavier
son.
said you speaking a lot of facts, Mark.
Oh man, that's the real deal, man. That's that's
Yeah,
that, that's
yeah.
the real deal. Yeah, it's the real deal.
One
So
of one of our viewers was saying you're speaking straight facts. Caramel,
Yeah.
what
yeah,
you got up there for Mark concerning this whole Bronny uh, issue that's going
I don't have too much because he just spoke some real wisdom. People
well, I'm just telling you the
speaking
truth.
about things, repeating things, and yeah, like he said, they don't know the whole story. You know what I'm saying? All we
No, they
seeing is
don't.
what
Mm-hmm.
media. Hold up, what media is telling us and directing us to feel and say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of seeing the story, I just say let Bronny show and prove. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
He got this.
Yes,
He got this
yes.
season. Let's see what he do.
Well, I
Mm-hmm.
hope everybody can think like that because I mean I don't want to change the subject, but I want to take the two girls in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark
Ah.
and what's the
Reese,
girl?
Angel
What
Yeah.
Reese.
Angel Reese. Let me tell you,
Yes.
shut up. They are in the best position that they can be in, both of them.
100% agree. Yep.
Yes.
And all I'm saying is just let them be, and let them grow into the phenomenal players that they're going to grow into. Let them play, because right now
Mm-hmm.
they're both learning. They're both learning. We don't know what they're going to be. Let them quit trying to
Mm-hmm.
put them in a box now. Don't put
Yep.
them in a box now. They're competitors, and I love the fact that they're competitors and they respect each other, but they're competitors, so they're going to go
That's
at it. They're going to
that's
go
what's
at it.
crazy. Yeah. They
Yeah,
are
and I
really
hope they
cool
continue to
behind the
go at it.
scenes. It's
Yeah, they are
everyone else that's
nice.
making them have beef with each other.
Let them
Like it's
go. Let
ridiculous.
them
They're making it
go.
a
Please
black
let
and a
them go.
white thing, and it's
Caitlin Clark,
crazy.
I mean, I love the fact that what she did was she showed her talent, regardless of what was behind it, and so did
Mm-hmm.
Angel. Now we respect as a audience. Now we all respect the WNBA now. Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
WNBA been good. We was
Thank
just
you.
hating on them. We was hating on them.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Stop hating on them. Stop. Look at what they do and respect their talent first. Jeez, come on, man. Caitlin Clark can play.
Yeah.
Don't Angel Reese can play. So
Yeah.
let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy what we're seeing. Let's just enjoy it. I tell you what, a long
Exactly.
time ago, people ask me. I was on the Piston. They asked me about Jordan, and
Hmm.
I had just got to the Detroit Pistons, and Detroit Pistons. Everybody before I got there, they just pretty much hated Jordan, and I can understand that. But when I got to Chicago, they asked me about him, and I said Michael Jordan is the best basketball player who's ever played, and my teammates almost
Pounds on it.
crucified me in that locker room. But I say, see, that's what's
Not to
wrong with
hang
y'all.
you up on the cross.
That's what's wrong with y'all young minds is that you're saying, because I said that he is the best basketball player I've ever seen, that he's going to beat us. I didn't say those words. Understand where it's
Hmm.
coming from. So Michael
Mm,
know
wow.
me. Yeah, he know me very well. So
Mm.
he wears his little armband on the left arm. You ladies too young. That left armband that he wears on his left arm. I was the first one to do that. I asked him, where you? I was the
Oh,
first
wait,
one to
wait.
do that.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
huh?
Mark. I'm too young too. Don't let all this gray hair fool you, man.
Well, man,
I'm
all
just,
I
I'm
ask
just
y'all to do.
47, Mark. Mark,
Well,
I'm just 47.
I understand, but I'm saying just for a thing, all I ask y'all to do when you get a chance, if you see, you'll see some young video of me playing in college
Yeah.
for DePaul. You're gonna see a wristband on my left arm, up by my elbow almost.
Okay.
Jordan wasn't he wasn't doing that because he wouldn't have knew how to do that. But after he watched DePaul play, which he didn't even do,
Oh,
but he did. He
Yeah, to
watched.
study
We were the
y'all.
okay.
best team in the world. We were best. I mean, we were bigger than most NBA teams. We were on
Wow.
Yeah.
TV more than they were. So he saw
Back in the day,
that.
yeah. Uh-huh.
He saw that.
Hmm.
He saw me wear
Hmm.
that. And then now,
Hmm.
Ooh, was you even
after
born then
that,
back in the day?
everybody in the league started to wear their thing. Not because of me, but because of MJ. Wear a band on their left arm midway up. Even the kid right now, the kid that play
Wow.
with Boston, he wear
I
his
didn't
up
know
there
that.
now. Yeah, nobody knows that. But what I'm saying is that in cases like this, is that you know um, we got to pick each other up.
Yeah.
Mm.
Instead of
Yeah.
tear each other down all the time.
Yep.
I mean,
100%.
Yep.
and
You're right.
yeah, pick it because the kid Jalen Brunson in New York, nobody picked him up. He fought for it, and that's what makes a better league and a better team and a better player. You can't. You got to fight for it. You can't let nobody give you nothing. And we want to watch that.
Hmm.
So when it comes down to Angel and all them now, fight for it.
Hmm.
Don't. You ain't got to talk in the media about it. Just fight for it. You're gonna give us a better product and a better team, and you're gonna be a better ball player. Just fight for it. Keep going at it
Hmm.
and keep fighting for it. That's what I want to see. They don't have to hit each other or hurt each other, but let's get what we can get out of them. I love watching MJ. Love watching Michael play. Love watching him play. But and I watch them all the time. But I wanted to
Yeah.
see how good the best would get, and now
Hmm.
I've seen it. So quit hating. Just people please quit hating. Please just quit
Like,
hating. God
look, you
damn.
said so to all our viewers, mind your business and drink your water. Okay, thank you.
And
That's
drink your
it.
water and
Not
just
drinking
and
water.
look
Drink
at
your
it for
water and
what it
mind your
is.
business.
Yeah, look at
That's
it for
it.
what it is. You're getting to watch
That's it.
something that you ain't going to see but one lifetime. You're going to see it one lifetime.
So, Mark, I have a question for you, and I think it's very appropriate given your legacy. Like, but we all can have our favorites moments of you and just people around the world. But what is your most memorable moment in your career, whether it be in college or in the NBA? What would that be?
See, my memorable moments are. I'm sorry, my memorable moments are
It's
different
okay.
because you know some things are so special. Some of my most memorable moments come when I wasn't anything. To be in
Mm.
Bryant Playground on the west side of Chicago to have my first dunk was a big thing for me. Just to be able to dunk,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
they
was a
said
big
you
thing.
were a bad dunker, man.
Hold up. Did y'all
Yeah,
see them key words? West side. The west side.
Okay,
The
west
we
west
know
side,
he
side.
yeah.
went to
Yes.
Westinghouse. We know. I
Yes.
I
went
just
to
went to
West
Simeon,
Ave,
Mark.
Westinghouse.
Austin.
Mark.
Yes. Great
I was
players.
So,
waiting. I
Great
was waiting
players.
for her.
Mark,
I
Great
was waiting
players. I
for
typically,
her.
told y'all.
Mark, we
Huh?
typically ask our Chicago natives, West Side or South Side, and because
West
you
side
went to
all day long.
Westinghouse, I know you was on the West Side,
West
You
side
but
know
all
you
you
day
know,
can't.
long.
You know you can't ask that. You see that upsets me right there.
I'm from the South
Because
Side. I went to Simeon. I was,
there's no way anybody that's seen any basketball in their entire life don't know what side of Chicago I'm from. There's just no way
oh
possible.
Oh, we know
no,
where you're
no,
from.
no.
We
I was
definitely know
saying
where
that's
you're
why I
from.
didn't ask
But we have
you.
to, us West Siders have to clarify for these South Siders that the West
Girl,
Side is
you
the
don't have
best
to
Right.
side.
clarify. You don't have to clarify
So,
to them. Let me
so,
say something to
so
them.
Hold on, hold on, hold
And
on.
I'm,
Let's listen to him because you know, all that wisdom. Come on.
let me say something to you, and then you'll be happy with this. As it pertains to Chicago,
yeah, yeah.
and I think the only one that probably has anything to say about it is Isaiah Thomas. But if you talk to him, he'll
Mm,
let you know that I was the coldest basketball player to ever play in the city of Chicago. He's the
facts.
only one can say anything about it. Only the other one that has a possibility of saying anything, and I would exclude him because our errors don't cross, is
Hmm.
Derrick Rose. Other than
Mm.
that, I don't want to hear about anybody. Every playground, every player that ever said that he thought he could beat me, I went to their playground and destroyed them on their playground.
Ooh.
He was like, "Give me that net. Give me
And
that
there,
He
net."
did.
yeah, yeah,
He did, ladies and gentlemen. I've
yeah.
heard
You
stories
know that, yeah.
Oh
about
my
Mark
God.
and
I
Mark. We're going to get back to because I got a headline for you about Bronny and LeBron, but we're going to get back to that in a minute. But
okay.
is it true that you were the one that coined this phrase? If you reach, I'll teach.
I didn't coin it, and I don't like to take things like that. I would like to say that I coined it, but you know what? That's been around a long time, and it's wrong for me to say that
But I
I.
heard you used to say it a lot while you was jacking people up.
Oh yeah, well I used to say it. Don't I say don't reach? Please don't reach. Please don't reach. Don't reach. Don't reach.
As I
Don't reach.
was
If you
chopping it
reach,
up, I
Oh
was
my
chopping it up.
God.
Ooh,
I was chopping it up
don't
last
reach.
night with
Don't
my
reach.
uncles. I
Yeah,
was
I
chopping
said
it
it.
up last night
I
with my
definitely said it.
uncles.
Yeah.
Both my uncles, they go back in your day, and they were talking about it. They was like, "Yeah, Mark was a bad boy," because my uncle Charles, he almost made it to the National Baseball League. So he played basketball and baseball. And my
Okay.
uncle
Cool.
Vincent, so my uncle Charles Bradley, he was a bad boy on the baseball field. But we was talking
Wow.
about it
Okay.
last night, and they was like, Mark Aguirre was a bad boy. He'd be on the playground or in the game talking about, please don't reach it. If you reach, I'll teach you.
No, don't reach. Please don't reach. No.
all
No, we don't
right.
have to do
Okay.
that. And I let them know, and they didn't reach. They stopped doing that after a while. You know,
They learn. They
Cause they
learn.
got
They
they got
learn.
tired of getting knocked down.
well, yeah. After a while, you don't do that. And everybody was like that. I had some bad boys in my era. Isaiah was cold, and you didn't reach out him either. You don't reach, then
No.
you better sit your butt down there and hope I miss. That's all you can do,
Mhm.
really. Hope I miss. Just hope I miss. Yeah, that's all you can do.
Mark,
No.
it's so crazy. I still feel the swag through this camera right now. It is just amazing.
Girl, I was just straight gangster.
It's amazing.
So,
Listen,
whatever.
Okay.
everybody that goes back and watch this live, y'all don't understand. The Rundown podcast show, I'm not pumping us up. I'm not patting myself or none of my co-hosts, Mac or Caramel on the back, but we ain't new to this. We true to this. We be having some bad people, some bad celebrities on our show.
For sure.
This is not easy to get a Mark Aguirre on the show, but it's just the grace and the favor of God that's on our lives, the three of our lives. It's not easy to get a Sandy Red, who we had on a few weeks ago on the show.
Wow. Okay, you.
Sandy
Wow.
Red from The Voice. It's like
Yes, I
this is
know who
not
you're talking about.
easy,
Oh,
It's
to
not.
get these type of people. We had Bobby Simmons on a few months ago. Bobby
my
Simmons,
boy.
on
Gangster.
the show. Nico Ali, Kim Stratton,
Wow.
and it goes on and on. So this is not easy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so don't treat us like no cheeseburgers now, man, because Mark Aguirre is a bad boy. Y'all don't know. A lot of these people that's probably watching this now or will watch this, they don't know how much of a bad boy that you were with that ball in your hands, man.
Man,
Like real
please.
talk. Like you put Chicago
On
basketball
the
on the
map.
map before Isaiah Thomas. It was you.
Yeah, yeah.
We
Yeah,
ain't
it
talking
was.
about Maurice Cheeks. We
Well,
ain't talking about
Isaiah was a favorite. People loved him because
he
he
was
was
a
a good
favorite,
guy,
but you
a
were a
good
dog.
kid,
You were
and
a dog.
I was the coldest. Period. And
He was
he'll
the
tell you
coldest,
that.
period.
No,
Y'all
no.
heard me?
I listen.
He was the
I
coldest,
talked to
period.
hold on. I talked to Isaiah Thomas at the NBA All Star Weekend about
Mm-hmm.
2-3 years back. So he ain't lying. This ain't
No, he
nothing
was
that
good.
Isaiah will just not agree with. Like he
No, he
ain't
will
lying.
agree with it. No, he will agree with it. He will agree with it. That there's no question. I respect
So
all the
y'all
Chicago players.
recognize who we got on this show, man. Not
No, I
just
was the coldest. No.
basketball,
Oh
but
yeah.
this is Chicago,
And I'll say
Chicago
it to all
legend.
the other ball players you get on there. Tell one of them, bring one of them on, and they say they was colder than me. They
Oh,
won't. They won't
They're
say
not
it.
gonna do it. They're not gonna
they
do
They
it.
first
won't
of all
say
They
it.
ain't gonna mess up like
they
that.
not even gonna do it.
They're
Well,
not
that's
gonna mess up like
confirmation.
that.
That's
We don't need
confirmation right
that.
there. That's
My brother
confirmation right there.
Kofi, Mark, my brother Kofi out of Maryland, he said he is right, has been around for a long time. My dad is 70. He's heard it his entire life about you. The coldest.
Wow.
The
Wow.
coldest.
Well, you know what?
So
But let me tell you this before I get off here. Well, see, I things were different. So I was going up on the west side, tough side, and then went to DePaul.
mhm.
And our money on our side of town, people didn't have enough money
Man, look
to
here.
go see
Right.
DePaul. So
Mm.
I took my game to
That's
them. I
true.
played at all the little Marillac houses. I played at
Mirror House,
Mhm.
yes.
playgrounds. I played at the boys club. I played at DePaul. Actually said I couldn't do it, and I told them, well, if I can't do that, then you need to let me go to another school because I'm going to the west side.
I
So
know
then
Oh,
I
that's
went
that's
on
right.
the
right.
south. Then I went on the
Wow.
south side, played in all the south side playground. And then Chicago State, you young ladies too young, and you probably too young too, was the mecca of summer basketball.
I didn't
Oh,
know that.
Oh,
I
see, I
graduated from
played at
that too, Chicago
well,
State.
see, Chicago State didn't have a summer league, and I said, okay, I'm gonna play
Interesting.
in Chicago State summer league, and then that
Mm,
brought on everybody else, Isaiah,
that's
Doc
amazing.
Rivers. They said they wanted to play with me, So,
Mm.
but
Wow.
I'm not gonna dwell on
Wow.
that because yeah, I dragged Chicago basketball because I didn't skip anybody. I didn't skip no playgrounds. I didn't skip no tournaments. I played against the best players. Whoever said they was the best, I'm coming to see if you are. And
Damn.
I didn't run. I didn't run into
Damn.
them nowhere.
Shots fired. Woo.
Oh, that's the
Well,
truth.
see,
They
Mark,
all
you
can
can
tell
do
you
that
that's the
because
truth.
when you know who you are and you know what you
Yeah.
got, like, come on.
Yeah.
You
Oh
can't
yeah.
find that confidence like that no more. But we
Well, I
so
wanted to
appreciate
see.
you. Like, yeah.
No, I
Hold
wanted to
on,
see.
Mark. I know,
Yeah.
I know. In a minute you got to go, but I got a headline that I want to just say to you, as far as about LeBron and Bronny, real quick again.
Mm-hmm.
Nepotism at its finest. Now,
Finals.
before
Finals.
you say anything, I don't have a problem with what LeBron did because the owners in the NBA, NFL, NHL, MBL, they all do it for their sons and their kids. They set them up. They set a legacy,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
for their children and their children's children.
Yeah.
So why do
And I
we got
don't
a
blame them.
problem
I
with
don't
when
blame them.
LeBron does it? LeBron does it. There's a problem. But they've been doing
Ain't
this
nothing
for
wrong with it.
decades, for years. What is
I
the
don't
issue?
blame them.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. LeBron James, I'm not a LeBron James basketball fan. Go
You
Jordan
ain't.
is my goat.
You ain't.
But off the court, I gotta give the uttermost respect to LeBron James as a father, entrepreneur, businessman, husband, just everything. He's like the Muhammad Ali of our day because he
But
looks out for his people.
why do they have to be against each other? Jordan and LeBron. No one can ever say who's the best. You can't say it. I can't say it. How do you know he's the best? You don't know. But look, think about this. You got to see two incredible basketball players in your lifetime, young man.
And that's
Mm-hmm.
true.
I
Look
did.
at it like that. A lot of people
That's
didn't get
it.
to see them.
That's
So
it.
think about it. Think about
So
it, man.
what do you think about nepotism at its finest? What do you got to say about that? Because everybody's in the uproar over the Lakers taking Bronny, and they're saying it's nothing but nepotism.
A lot of you guys, I don't know, you guys are young. Do you have kids?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want the best for your kids
Yes.
Absolutely.
without any question?
Any
Yes.
questions?
Then nepotism will come your way.
That's it.
It's happened to you already. You want your
Wow.
kid to play rather
Yep.
than that other kid, right?
Absolutely.
It's here. It's here. It's here. You just got to deal with it. It's
Mm-hmm.
a part of our society. You got to deal with it, you know?
And
And it happens.
hashtag drink your
And
water, mind your business. Put that back.
drink your water, mind your business. There you
That's
go.
it.
There you
That's
go. There you go.
it.
Yes,
Hey, y'all,
yes.
I got to go,
Mark,
man.
you got to
Thank
go.
you,
But
Mark.
Mark,
Thank you so
tell us
much.
real quick.
Y'all
Tell
can
them
call me
how they
back
can get
anytime.
at you, Mark. Tell everybody how they can get at you, how they can follow you, and what you got coming up, that they can support your business endeavors and what you're doing.
You call me back. We'll have another session, and I'll run that through you.
We
Boom.
appreciate that, Mark.
We
I'll
We
appreciate
run
you,
that through
Mark.
appreciate
you.
that.
Make another appointment for you and I to sit down and talk, and I'll run all that through you.
I got you, bro. I'll give you a call this coming week.
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
All
sir.
right.
right,
Hey,
All
man.
right,
take
Mark.
care,
You
Thank you,
have
Mark.
a
Mark.
great one and
All
thank
right.
you.
Thank
Thank you,
All
you.
right
Mark.
now.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Well, ladies and
Wow.
gentlemen, that is it. We had the great Mark Aguirre on the show. Woo, woo, woo. Man, love this guy. He is the dopest. He's Chi-Town's own and one of the best to ever do it, coming out of the Chi and into the
E-Mac, go
NBA.
ahead and drop them.
He trying to get out of there.
Oh
E-Mac,
E-Mac,
get
yeah,
him.
you
I'm
supposed to,
about
Get
to
him
kick you
going,
out.
E-Mac. Yeah,
yeah, go
kick him
Kick
ahead.
out.
me
He
out.
got to go.
You gotta go. Let him, yeah.
Thanks to Mark Aguirre.
Yeah.
Thank you to my
Yeah.
lovely, beautiful co-host. Y'all, man, it was short, sweet, and dope.
Absolutely. Love it.
I love it. I love it.
Love it.
A-
Love it.
Anything you guys got to add to the peoples, out there? Any final words to everybody, guys?
Thank you guys for joining us. We really appreciate it.
We do.
And make sure you don't drown in that Lake Michigan because we're not coming to find you, just so you know.
You
But
know, make sure you got your life jacket on, okay?
yes,
Okay.
make sure you're not a rubber dub and swim in that tub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as far as me, I just want y'all to have a blessed week. And just drink your water and mind your business. Because that's what we need to do.
That's you know
That's
coined that
our
saying now. You
tagline.
know coined that
That's
saying
our
now.
tagline. Drink
That's your
your water
tag
and
now.
mind your business.
Or mind your business and drink your water,
Eh,
whichever come first.
Thank
That
you.
that's your tag, Miss. What's her name? What's her name? I can't
That's
think of her
EMAC.
name right
That's EMAC. That's her
No,
tagline. Just leave it at
you're
now. Oh,
that.
talking
that's
about
her
me or
tag.
just
Okay,
somebody. Drink your water and
okay,
mind your business. Okay.
okay, okay. All
All right.
right. Well,
All
you
right.
heard Emac and you heard Caramel, and I am your boy, your dude, your homie. You already know who I be. It's your boy, the Ward. This is the Rundown, one of the dopest podcast show that you ever gonna listen to. You never know who the hell we'll have on here, man. It could be some of everybody, man.
Maybe both.
Y'all,
Maybe
y'all better
let's
get
get
ready.
Bozo the Clown on here.
Bozo dead.
Okay. On that note, we out. Peace.
All right, y'all have a good one.
It's the Rundown. We out to next week. Love
All
y'all.
right.
Be safe and
Love.
have a happy
Spread
4th
love.
of July from us to
Yes.
your home. Love
Yep.
you. It's your
You
boy,
drink your
the
water.
Ward.
Drink your water. Bye.
I'm out.